Israel has allowed after several weeks the most fluid entry of humanitarian aid to Gaza. However, the danger is still imminent, not only for the residents, but also for the workers of the UN who are exposed when distributing the humanitarian aid as Israel continues to bomb indiscriminately. Our correspondent brings us the details.
Finally, Israel will allow a number of flower humanitarian aid to be allowed into northern Gaza. However, it is very dangerous now for Palestinians to go and wait for the humanitarian aid trucks at the Al-Rashid Street or Salah ad-Din Street, which are the northern Gaza gate to the whole world. Why it is so dangerous? Because in many occasions the Israeli warplanes and the Israeli tanks actually targeted the people who were waiting for the aid. For example, just yesterday, one Palestinian was killed and a number were injured in an Israeli attack that targeted people who were waiting for humanitarian aid. So it is not only about the very little aid that is being allowed to Gaza, it is also about how dangerous it is for the Palestinians to wait and to receive that aid, and also how dangerous it is for the UN workers and the humanitarian aid organization workers to move around and distribute the aid on the Palestinians here in Gaza. Talking about the latest on the ground, and there were a number of Israeli airstrikes in northern Gaza, in middle Gaza, in southern Gaza, overnight and this early hours. The Israeli forces pounded Gaza from its north to its south with a number of airstrikes and shells. According to the Palestinian Health Ministry, 127 Palestinians were killed, and this brings up the Palestinian death toll here in Gaza since the 7th of October up to 28,987 people. Palestinians here on the ground are living with very little hope that maybe in the near future there would be a truce, a humanitarian truce before the month of Ramadan that could bring peace to the ground here in Gaza. Noor Harazenn, teleSUR, Gaza.